At 0300 local time on June 6, 2025, 17 Ukrainian Varan drones descend on Engels air base like a pack of silent predators. After a 6-hour, 750 kilometers flight through hostile skies, these autonomous drones, navigate without GPS or human control for the final 30 minutes, are set to expose the fragility of Russia's $500 million air defense system and cripple its nuclear bomber fleet. This audacious strike, driven by cobbled-together technology, mirrors 2025's crises. The Taiwan Strait showdown, where Chinese J-16s provoked the USS William P. Lawrence on April 23rd, and the Iran-Israel war, disrupting Russia's drone-dependent Ukraine campaign, per HUR reports. In minutes, these drones will redefine modern warfare's cost-effectiveness. The lead drone's thermal camera locks onto the Engels fuel depot's heat signatures. Its neural network, trained on 12,000 satellite images, doesn't just identify the facility. It dissects it, mapping tank layouts and pipelines. Through a 640x480 pixel feed, for fuel tanks glow against the cold ground. The AI's edge detection algorithm tags them. Tank 4 at 15.9 degrees Celsius. Tank 7 at 12.3 degrees Celsius. Tank 12 at 11.7 degrees Celsius. Tank 1 at 13.4 degrees Celsius. The 3.6 degrees Celsius spike on Tank 4 signals a recent refill, maximizing its volatility. Each of the 17 drones, running identical $89 Chinese flight controllers from AliExpress, independently reaches the same conclusion. Hit Tank 4 first. No central command, no coordination, just 17 synchronized AI brains. This precision parallels Ukraine's 2025 Operation Spiderweb, striking Russian targets 2,200 miles away. Per Defense Express, despite Iran's faltering Shahid 136 supply. Per Reuters, showcasing low-cost ingenuity against high-tech defenses. Each drone assigns its serial number to a unique approach vector. Drone 1 at 270 degrees, Drone 2 at 275 degrees, with 5 degrees offsets to ensure overlapping blasts without collisions. At 10 kilometers, the formation shifts from a loose cluster to a precise attack matrix. 7 drones climb to 80 m for roof strikes, 5 hold at 50 m for vapor-heavy upper walls, and 5 drop to 30 m for structural welds, per AI calculations. At 0302, cellular signals, using hijacked Russian SIMs, drop to 0. The drones, now fully autonomous, rely on ultrasonic sensors and collision avoidance algorithms, adjusting 10 times per second to maintain 2-meter separation bubbles, even in turbulence. This swarm tactic mirrors China's 2025 Taiwan Strait maneuvers, where coordinated J-16 formations exploit U.S. radar gaps, per Navy times, reflecting the power of distributed autonomous systems. Engels' $500 million S-400 system, 3 kilometers northwest, boasts 400 kilometers range against stealth fighters and ballistic missiles. Its 92N6E radar emits 1 megawatt of power, but at 50 m altitude, the drones are invisible until 20 kilometers due to ground clutter and temperature inversions, per radar logs. The S-400's threat library, with 10,000 signatures, flags the drone's 0.01 square meters radar cross-section as low priority, mistaking them for birds. For Panzer S-1 units, each $15 million, ring the depot with 125 57 times 10 to the power of 6 missiles and 30 millimeters cannons, but their 0.1 square meters minimum target threshold struggles with the drone's composite frames. Pole 21 GPS jammers, designed to misdirect Western drones, are useless against the Varan's magnetic compasses and dead reckoning, per Ukrainian tech specs. This mismatch echoes Russia's 2025 Ukraine struggles, where Iranian drone shortages, per Reuters, and Ukrainian electronic warfare, per SEPA, expose high-cost systems' vulnerabilities to low-tech threats. At 0303, a Panzer operator spots 17 contacts at 8 kilometers, 50 m altitude, moving at 151 kilometers per hour. His thermal imager confirms drones, but a 57 times 10 to the power of 6 missiles radar struggles to lock, flickering on the 0.01 square meters targets. A missile misses by 3 m, its proximity fused blind to composites. A pop-up maneuver, 20 m climb, then dive, throws off another. Cannons fire, but their 4-second self-destruct rounds miss, risking the depot. At 0306, a lucky hit downs one drone, its fragments scattering in an orange flash. The remaining 16, inside 3 kilometers, execute final runs. At 0308, the lead drone's 3.2 kg shaped charged warhead punches through Tank 4's 8mm steel roof, detonating in the vapor space. The 2,800 meters per second pressure wave vaporizes 2,000 tons of fuel, hurling a 15-ton roof 200 m per strike data. This precision mirrors Ukraine's 2025 drone strikes, exploiting Russian weaknesses per HUR, and China's calculated Taiwan Strait actions per foreign affairs, both leveraging low-cost tech for high-impact results. Tanks 1, 7, and 12 follow, each hit timed to cascade failures. Tank 4's burning fuel floods containment berms, igniting pipelines to Tank 5. The depot's 50,000-liter phone system, clogged and outdated, exhausts in 90 seconds, covering just 25% of the blaze, per Russian logs. At 0318, Tank 6 suffers a bleave, boiling liquid expanding vapor explosion, detonating with shockwave that melts nearby valves. The 1,800 degrees Celsius inferno, radiating 50 kilowatts per square meter at 100 m, renders fire trucks useless, their paint bubbling at 500 m. The specialized fuel, critical for two 160 and two 95 ms bombers, is irreplaceable, grounding Russia's nuclear fleet, per Ukrainian intelligence. This devastation parallels Iran's 2025 drone factory losses to USB-2s, per Reuters, crippling Russia's Ukraine campaign, and China's Taiwan Strait provocations, per Navy logs, exploiting overstretched defenses. The strike, costing less than a Moscow apartment, neutralizes a strategic asset 750 kilometers away, exposing Russia's vulnerability. With Moscow only 700 kilometers from Ukraine, air base commanders recalculate risks per defense reports. The war's 1 million Russian casualties and failing Garin. 2 drones per SEPA underscore the power of cheap autonomous systems, much like the Varans. This shift mirrors historical turning points. Crimean War shell guns, Franco-Prussian railroads, and 2025's crises, where Ukraine's ingenuity and China's calculated risks per Navy Times redefine conflict. The era of million-dollar defenses falling to dollar store drones has begun. Bye for now.